morning. Welcome. How can I help you? I'm here to receive a payment from YouTube. What? I'm sorry, it's not YouTube. I'm getting the money from Google AdSense. So I make YouTube videos and there are ads running on these videos and I make money out of them. Okay, let me see what I can do. Here you go. Sign here. Okay. $225. Thank you. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. Thank you again. Bye. My first YouTube paycheck! Yes! And it only took more than a year. That's bad. That's really bad. But I promise you can make much more than that. I personally have made more than that, but I kinda lost it because of my numerous mistakes. Being a rookie YouTuber that knows absolutely nothing about making YouTube videos and how to promote them and how to get paid and like the entire thing. I've actually received this payment a couple months ago and I really wanted to do a video about it then, but I didn't have much time because I had exams and I really wanted to make a video that's informative rather than just jumping around and being happy about it. So if you're thinking about making a YouTube channel, I highly advise you to actually continue watching this video because I wrote a bunch of stuff about what not to do if you're like a YouTube noob like I was. And although I watched my fair share of YouTube videos on how to start up your YouTube channel and tips and tricks, I never heard anyone talk about these stuff that I'm gonna talk to you about. Maybe because they're just too obvious or I'm just too stupid to like know better. But yeah, I've done these mistakes. I just don't want anybody to fall into these like really trivial stuff but really critical stuff. But before I start my list, I just want to say something really important. If you're a new YouTuber, you'd be obviously really focused on getting more subscribers, but I just want to tell you something. The number of subscribers doesn't really matter. As long as you have 1,000 subscribers, you're good. What you need to focus about is the number of views and the watch time because that is gonna generate the money, not the number of subscribers. So please don't be discouraged if you don't grow really fast because I know that could be really frustrating, but don't focus on that. You could have 1 million subscribers but like 10,000 views on a video, or you could have like 5,000 subscribers but 200,000 views on a video. So it's so important to have actual active subscribers than just a really high number of subscribers. So without further ado, let's get started with the things you should avoid to make more money on YouTube. Tip number 1, get the pin ASAP. Get the goddamn pin as soon as possible. And what do I mean by that? I'm gonna tell you just a little bit of my YouTube story. So I decided to start up my YouTube channel the moment they decided to change up the rules. So now you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to be eligible for monetization, aka making money on YouTube. So in order to achieve that target, that took me around 3 months, which in retrospect isn't all that bad. But here's the catch. In order to give you the big okay for monetization, your channel should be manually reviewed for approval. So basically, you're kind of waiting in line so that somebody in the YouTube headquarters would just take a look at your channel and approve it. So that alone took another 3 months. Yes, which non-ironically is not that bad compared to a lot more people. I personally know some people that have waited more than a year to get verified. I read a lot of comments, I checked out a lot of threads. A lot of people were complaining about this issue. I don't know if it got resolved or not, but it's basically this. The more watch time you have on your channel, the higher the chances your channel is gonna get reviewed faster. Now that those two delays are out of the picture, let us talk about the pin. So after YouTube finally gives you permission to get monetized, they're gonna send you a pin for your AdSense account. And that verification pin comes in an actual letter, a snail mail. If you're living in the US or, I don't know, Europe, that wouldn't be really a big problem. But since I live in Lebanon and the mailing service is utter crap, I did not receive that mail for another 4 months. Yes. Actually, I did not receive it at all. So how the hell did I get verified? Easy. So the AdSense account allows you to send the verification pin via mail 3 times before they actually allow you to open another option, which is to scan your ID card to make sure that you're actually living not in the US due to tax issues and that kind of stuff. But here's that catch. Every time you send a PIN request, you have to wait 4 to 6 weeks in order to be able to send another PIN request. So in order to eliminate the 3 requests before sending my ID card, I had to wait 4 months. Yes. And after they finally opened the ultimate option of sending your ID card or, I don't know, an electricity bill to verify where your location is, that took less than 24 hours to get verified. Warning! Don't do this insanely idiotic mistake. Just don't. There's a PIN threshold and a payment threshold. They are 2 different things. The PIN threshold is like $10. The payment threshold is like $100. Me, being a totally ignorant person, thought they're the same thing. So I waited till I reached $100 to actually send a PIN request, which gave me like a 3-month delay. So technically I kinda doubled my time to receive that PIN because of how stupid and ill-informed I was. Therefore, it took me around a year to be able to receive anything from YouTube. So now that I think about it, I kinda made $225 in about 6-7 months, which is still sad, but like not all that sad. Tip number 2, the CPM matters. So there's a myth that you get an average of $1 for every 1,000 views, which is not correct. You get an average of $1 for every 1,000 views of ads, not the views themselves. So for example, you could have 10,000 views on a video, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna get $10 out of these 10,000 views, because maybe people just watch the ads for just 2,000 of these views. So technically you're just making $2 out of these 10,000 views. This is just a general explanation. So my point out of all of this is that the more ads you insert in your video, the higher the chances people are gonna watch these ads, so the more money you're gonna make. However, I, on a personal level, don't really like to do that. I don't know if you've noticed, but usually my ads are either in the beginning of the video or the end of the video. Very rarely do I insert an ad in the middle of the video unless it's like a really long video. That's just a personal preference. Yes, it makes me generate less money, but me as a person, I really care about making the video really enjoyable to my viewers, so I don't want the experience to be ruined through ads. But yeah, that's just the sacrifice I'm personally willing to to make. But if it has to be done, try to strategically place your ads, not like randomly. Whenever I actually do insert an ad in my video, I skim through my entire video. I try to put it in a place where it doesn't ruin the flow of the video, so that way your viewer is kind of getting a little break instead of being distracted or interrupted while watching. But yeah, be careful not to put too many ads because that could be really annoying, and maybe your viewer will just stop watching your video just midway because of the ads. I just want to give a little shout out to one of my lovely subscribers, Jen. Hi Jen! We were chatting once and he told me that he literally watches the entire ad. He doesn't skip, just to help me out, and I thought that was the sweetest thing ever, so thank you so much. And by the way, your CPM is affected by where your views are coming from. So this means if most of your viewers are from the US, yes, your CPM tends to get higher. So for every 1,000 views of ads, you're gonna get around $1 to $2. It could even get higher depending on the season. But if YouTube considers you as a third world country, your CPM is gonna be really low. So for every 1,000 views of ads, you're gonna get like 20 cents, which is bad. And finally, tip number 3, the type of content you make matters. Most of my videos are reaction videos, and reaction videos are not all that popular regarding ads. So for example, if your channel is like a kids channel or I don't know, a beauty kind of channel, there are gonna be a lot of ads being displayed on your videos. More ads, more money. Also, if your content is a little bit controversial, people wouldn't necessarily want to associate their ads with your content, so they probably won't show any ads on your video. For example, when I did the PewDiePie reaction video, which is kind of a controversial kind of song, I got like 30,000 views out of that video, but barely made $3 out of it. Barely. And last but not least, do not, I repeat, do not use any copyrighted content because you will make zero money out of that video, which is the case in like 97% of my reaction videos. Yes. And that's mainly why I don't make that much money, because a lot of my content is copyrighted. So yeah, be very careful of that. I tried to avoid copyright for quite a while. If you watched my earlier reaction videos, I would chop up my videos to escape copyright claims, and it kind of worked for some videos, but there's always a catch, guys. There's always a catch. And I'm gonna tell you something I don't think anybody has ever talked about. So when you chop up your video in like every 10-second interval, YouTube can't always detect the copyrighted content. However, it's not always a victory for you, because let's take for example my Slipknot reaction video, the one that I actually did chop up. I escaped copyright for a couple of weeks and was able to generate like, I don't know, $40–50 out of it. However, when you get the copyright claim, they take everything you've made out of that video. So my $50 became $0 overnight. And that is the story how I lost about $600 because of that. When you become a YouTuber, you're gonna notice on your channel something called estimated revenue. But the estimated revenue is always changing. It's not what you've officially made. The end result of what you actually make per month is on your AdSense account, which is on the 12th of each month. YouTube does the math and finally gives you a certain amount on the 12th of each month. That amount is final, it's secure, it's not subjected to fluctuations anymore, it's yours. So if I made a reaction video on the 1st of the month and it wasn't copyrighted and I was able to generate a revenue out of it, if I get a copyright claim on the 11th of that month, I make zero money out of it. However, if I get the copyright claim on the 13th of the month, I am safe. I actually do get whatever I generated from that video. But let me tell you guys, it's so stressful. It's such a gamble. I don't recommend it. Like, I reached the point where like, you know what? It's not worth it anymore. It's not. Especially because my viewers were enjoying my videos less because of how much I started chopping up the videos. So at the end, the, I don't know, $50 I made out of each video weren't really worth it anymore. So that's why if you have noticed, all my new reaction videos are full length reaction videos, not like chopped up reaction videos. Yes, that makes me earn much less money, but that's just a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And I feel a lot of people have appreciated this step that I took. And that's why I really want to thank all of my patrons for supporting me, because yeah, I barely make any money out of YouTube, but on the other hand, you guys are helping me out. So thank you so much, guys. You don't know how much this means to me. This was such a long video, but I really hope it helped some of you guys, especially the ones who are genuinely thinking about starting up a YouTube channel. This is it for my video, guys. I hope it was informative, and if you'd like to support me on Patreon, make sure to hit that Patreon link. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I'll see you soon with more videos. Bye!